Hello everyone, it's me, Simply Smiling. Time for Simply Chatting today. So today I wanted to come on and talk about positive thinking and a positive attitude for your journey, for your life, for your job, for raising your kids, being with your loved ones, whatever you encounter. We want it all to be positive because it'll have a total effect and reflect on your whole lifestyle. So in the mornings, I used to wake up in the mornings negative all the time before my feet actually touched the floor. And then I used to wonder midday, why am I having such a bad day? You know, I would wake up, oh, I have a headache, or oh, I didn't sleep good, or I dread Mondays, or I'll be glad when this day is over, and my feet hadn't even touched the floor yet. So that's not good. I had to actually turn that around. If not, like I said, I carried it through the whole day. Everybody that I came across, I had a negative attitude. There was nothing positive about my whole day and my whole demeanor. And that's not a good way to represent yourself, and that's not a good way to feel and a good way to be. So I had to turn that around. So now before my feet actually touch the floor, before I jump down out of the bed, I say something positive. A lot of times I say, oh, Lord, be with me this day. And I thank you and I love you. I try to say something positive, even if it hasn't happened. If it's a small prayer, if, oh, it's a great day today. I'm glad to be up today. And I truly mean those things because anything positive is good. There's nothing wrong with saying positive things. So you set your day up for that. Before going outside, also, I used to say positive things because some days you get up, you go outside, and the weather is not where you want it to be. I mean, a lot of things that we don't have control over will cause us to be in a slump sometimes. If it's not the way we want it to be, will cause us to be really negative. And again, you don't want that to reflect because people actually see that and you actually feel your negativity. You can go through your whole day because it's raining outside and you know, you feel you don't want it to rain and you want to get out and walk or you want to be out and you're upset because it's raining. So a lot of things that we waste energy on, negative energy, is a waste. We waste that energy and it controls our whole day and then it controls our attitude and it controls our journey. It's like a trickle-down effect that keeps us from being as positive and as strong as we really deserve to be. Every day we need to tell ourselves, okay, this is a new day. Whether we want to reflect it on our journey or whatever, tell ourselves this is a new day that we have not seen yet. This is another day to fight for my life, is what I tell myself. I don't get up and say this is another day to exercise. This is another day to get on the scale. This is another day to eat healthy. I group it all under one umbrella. And I say this is another day to fight for my life because it's a real battle. You know, anytime you're fighting against negative forces, positive and negative fighting together, that's a battle. So you got to wrap your mind up in positivity. You got to put on your whole armor. You got to put on your headgear for positivity to be ready to go out and have battle with whatever negative is going to rise up. Either you can see the negativity or it rises up in your mind. A lot of times the negativity that we see, we can't control that. It's going to happen, but we have to be ready in a positive way. Now, the negativity that we think, we can't control that because our thinking factors are ours. We either make it or break it. We either do it or don't do it. So we can control our mind, and we want to keep that in a positive way, as positive as we can. Now, I know negativity arrives. I mean, I know it does happen because it does exist. Anything that exists, you will see it. It will happen, and it is real, whether you can feel it or touch it and don't even see it. It's real. It's a spirit, you know, but we don't have to accept that spirit because it keeps us from getting to where we want to be in any parts of our lives. You know, you want to be as happy as possible. You want to be with people that are positive and not negative. You want to listen to good music. You want to watch good movies. You know, positivity, it happens in every category of your life. And you want to pull from that. I know a lot of times I used to watch really scary movies and then go to sleep, go to bed. Did not sleep good because that's negative for me. You know, it was scary watching it and then to go lay down and have a dream about it. It's even scary and then wake up and next day and it's still on your mind. It's still scary. You know, a lot of movies I don't like to watch. You know, and that's why, because they have an effect on you. Anything that you feed your body, your soul and your mind will come inside of you and that grows. It either takes root and grow and all these other things trickle from it. I mean, if you put a lot of negativity in your mind and it takes root and grow, you're going to have stress. You're going to have depression. You're going to feel isolated. You're going to feel alienated. You're going to feel like you don't even love yourself. You're going to feel unhappy most of the time. Replace that with positivity. Put positive things into your mind. Yes, I can do this. I got this. I'm living good. I'm feeling good. I'm happy. I love people. People love me. I mean, life is going so good. Now, I know everybody's not going to love you. Everybody's not going to love me. I know that for a fact. And it's okay as long as you accept who you are. As long as you're happy with who you are and it's a positive way, you're okay. Everybody is not going to feel about you the way you feel about you. You know, everybody's not going to take care of you the way you take care of you. Now, we have people in our lives that do take care of us really good, but they're not going to always do what you want them to do or what you think is best. Everybody has their opinions and ways of doing things. But you stay on the positive road. And I'm talking to me too. Stay on the positive road. And it's always the right road. You know, anytime negativity arises now, if I feel like I'm going to have an argument with my honey, what I'll do, I'll say, honey, we're getting ready to have an argument. I don't let it sneak up on him. I let him know we're getting ready to disagree. And it's okay to disagree, but we're getting ready to have an argument now because you're not listening to me and I'm not listening to you. So a lot of times I go out on the deck or he'll go out on the deck and we take some space. So take some space from negativity if you have to. And then you can come back and deal with things in a positive way. You know, an argument would have you yelling and screaming and probably saying some hurtful things that you don't really want to hurt because negativity breeds negativity. If you're upset with somebody and you start an argument or there's an argument that arises, nothing positive is going to come out of that unless the two agree to disagree and make up. A lot of times when things like that happen, we don't want to do the right thing. Sometimes we don't want to give in because we want to win. I'm one of those people, but I had to learn, to step back and receive all this positive information because I had it wrong. Sometimes I had it wrong, and it's okay to have it wrong. So what are some things that you may say that's negative and there's a positive replacement? You may say things like, I'm not going to exercise, dancercise, jog, walk, run, any of that, bike today. I'm not going to skate, whatever you do. I'm not going to do any of that today. So that's a negative. You know, because as long as you have the limbs and the capability to move and you know it's a good positive thing for your journey, do it a little tiny bit. I mean, nobody has to be stellar level where you're trying out for the Olympics. Just move. The body has to continuously move in order to work and support everything that we put in it. It has to move and function right. So that's a negative to say you're not going to do it. A positive would be just to try it. 2 minutes a day. Arm lifts. Leg swings, whatever it is you can do. Movement is movement. So another negative, we may say, when I say we, I'm talking about me too. I would say, I'm craving something sweet today. I'm craving sugar. I got to have that donut in the morning, that donut for lunch, and that donut for dinner. I've got to have it. That's totally negative. The body does not need all of that. That's a mind thing, and it's a negative thought that needs to be away from you. And a way to make that positive, say, okay, I'm craving something sweet today. I'm going to have fruit. I find some fruits to be totally delicious, especially if they're cold, like strawberries and mango, blueberries, boysenberries, raspberries, all berries I love, but I like them really cold. I would actually put grapes and all my berries in the freezer. Chew them, they taste like candy, and it's a lot of sugar to them, so be careful how many you eat at one setting. But it takes the place of the craving for the sweets, the cakes and the donuts and the cupcakes and the cookies, and all of those things, Reese's and Sneaker bars and all those things, and Almond Joys and Milky Ways. I can go on and on. God knows I've had them all. They were once the loves of my life, but they had to go as well. Every now and then I sneak in a cookie. That's the hardest sweet for me to turn away from, but the candy was really easy. You may say something like, I can't do this. I can't live this healthy lifestyle. I can't do this journey. That's a negative. I can't is a negative. Turn it around and say, I'm going to do this today. I've got this down. It's not going to break me. I'm going to make it. It's a make it or break it. Do it or don't do it. You can do it. We can do it together. A lot of times we need that positive support. I feel like everyone on Connect is virtually holding my hand and pushing me through another door. And I hope y'all feel that way with me, because a lot of times something positive can be said. That's why I try to make sure I address people on Connect in a very positive manner. Why do I do that? Because that's what I want. I give positivity because I want positivity. I may say, hello, my sister. Hello, my brother. I love you too. Hello, beautiful. Well, hello, lovely, dear, wonderful. That's the way I talk to people every day. You know, it's not just on Connect, but it's every day. I'm sure some of you read and say, oh, she called me her sister. Oh, she called me beautiful and never seen me and still can't see me. But that's just the way I am. I give what I want to receive. I need positivity in my life. I don't need negativity. Negativity comes easy, often, a lot, on its own without an invitation. Positivity, you got to go find it. You got to make it happen. You got to bring it in, root it, and grow it. You got to make sure it's inside of you for a lot of reasons, not just your journey, but for your total lifestyle. It has to be positive. You have to have that positive attitude, that positive mind frame, and definitely that positive heart. It has to happen. Because negativity would kill that in the twinkling of an eye. It won't take long. But when it starts to kill, you'll recognize a little drop of negativity because you have so much positivity in you. So you'll recognize that drop. When you see that drop coming, get rid of it. Don't pamper it. I have friends, I used to pamper everything they said about me. And it wasn't what I wanted to hear. It was all negative, but everything they said. I had friends to tell me I didn't need to be on Weight Watchers. Woohoo! Yes, I do. I need to be on Weight Watchers and Weight Watchers cousins and Weight Watchers grandmama and Weight Watchers granddaddy. I need all the Weight Watchers I can get. Why? Because of my numbers. My numbers in my system, my A1C, my blood pressure, that's what I'm protecting. That's the positive thing that I'm doing for me. So look yourself in the mirror today and say, what am I doing positive for me? Where is my positive attitude? Do I have a positive demeanor? Is what I'm doing reflecting on how I am when I go out into the world? Do people say she's very positive and mean it? Or am I negative and holding all my positivity inside just for me? And then I go out and I'm very negative in the world. A lot of times the world will learn and grow from you. You can really save a lot of lives with Weight Watchers. They see what you're doing and how positive you are, the glow about you, the love you have for your journey. You know, everything about Weight Watchers is positive. Once you live the Weight Watchers life, hook up and latch on to it for real, not just meeting goal and meeting your number, but inside the love of the program, how the program actually really loves you and you grow from that and learn from that, go out and walk from that. People see that and you can save lives. I'm all about helping people. That's what I want to do. You know why? Because in turn, it helps me. It's a win-win situation. So be positive. Not going to preach anymore. I love talking about positivity because it makes me smile every day. You know, it's just great. So do your checklist and find out what your positivity is for today, because we've all got it. And remember to turn those negative statements around to a positive. Don't let them get you down. We get down, but guess what? We get back up with a whole lot of positive power. We got this, family. I truly love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Talk to you soon.